Yo, YouTube, what up, what up, what up? Let me just share this out. Welcome, welcome. Flatbush, Sonny Winston's TV. Let me just send this link. Quick. What's going on, y'all? What's the good word? What's the good word? Hope everybody's good. Just tap it in, man. We ain't tapping live and direct straight from here in a minute. I know y'all been tapped in, you know what I'm saying? Got the Money and Violence thing just dropped. We just did it on IG. Got a lot going on, man. Check that Sonny Winston's TV. You know, I'm outside. Everybody talk about outside, but I ain't in the hookah bar. I ain't in the club. I'm outside. So currently I'm in the Midwest right now for about a month. Minnesota. Call me Minnesota sun. This is what we're doing out here. Into the ski resorts and checking out these 10,000 lakes and a little bit of Wisconsin. Y'all remember a little while ago, I was on the Blow Dollars Network. Big shout to the guys over there. I was in Indiana then, so you know, this is what we do, man. Tap into my channel. I got a lot going on over there. Hope you can hear me. I'm doing these cord headphones tonight. Wait for my guy, Billy Badass. We chop it up a lot behind the scenes. It's a deep dude. It's my guy, man. It's my guy, Kindred Spirits for sure. Circa 19 XXXX. Tap in. Ja Ace TV. Make sure y'all tap in, my bro. Ja Ace. It's my consigliere. I consider Ja Ace my consigliere. You know what I'm saying? In the mob, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like the lawyer, that voice in your ear, you know what I'm saying? That voice that kind of tips the scales. That's my bro right there. Let me see something. I never really did this from here. From my phone. I never really did the StreamYard from my phone. That's my bro though. So check out Ja Ace TV, man. My guy gets it in over there. I'm proud of the work that he's doing over there. Industry Hotel. I just want to take this minute because it's a lot of platforms out here that you know what I'm saying, that I'm affiliated with, that I consider family, that I support what they're doing. So I want to make sure y'all, you know, y'all in there. You know what I'm saying? Industry Hotel is another one. Check them out. Check them out. You know I'm saying, it's my dude Fizzle. Happy birthday, Face. You know what I'm saying? My boy birthday just passed. Got the Dr. Dre of this We Are Flatbush thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. Yeah, I only have the one Sonny Winston's logo up, so part itself. I think I'm streaming from both platforms right now, but I should have the We Are Flatbush one up. Let's see. I think my guy, Billy Badass. Add to stream. You.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Y'all can hear you. Can hear me?
Let me turn my joint on. I can't stand this thing, bro. I don't understand why you so low. You can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah, I hear you clearly. You can hear me?
Man, bro, man. It's not you though, for sure. It's me, man. Every time I do this StreamYard from my phone, I went and got the wire headphones. Remember before I had the Bluetooth joints and I don't hear nothing. So I got a whole hold up, say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you playing in it. I gotta keep you to my ear. Like I don't get this, bro.
I don't know. Technology is new to me too, bro. I
don't get home.
I can't even wrap my hands around it, man. I can't even.
Mic check. Nah, you say something, bro. I know you
can hear me. You can hear me. You can hear me.
Nah, man, that shit sucks, my dude. Damn, this shit sucks. I don't know what the fuck. I can hear you, but you coming off the phone. I gotta hold the phone like this. I gotta do this.
To hear me.
To sit like this all night just to hear you, bro.
Just to hear me, though.
I can hear you like this. I gotta put you're coming out of I'm in my phone, so I can hear you like I'm holding the phone in my ear, like I'm talking to you. Shit is whack, bro. We'll make it work though, man. I'm gonna take these out my ear. I'm not even hearing nothing out of this. You can hear me out of this. My
I can hear you
microphone
clear though. I can hear
is
you
probably coming
definitely. I can
from
hear you
this, but
clear.
I'm not hearing nothing in here. What's good though, bro?
Some shit,
Shit
you
got
know,
me a
regular
little
shit,
pissed
regular
off
shit,
right
regular
now.
shit. Just taking care of the kids, doing the best I can. Trying to change the the program, man. And trying to
Nah, you
change
doing a hell
everything.
of a job, bro. Always. I was just telling the people, you can't put this shit on speakerphone or nothing. I was just telling the people, like, we kick it, we kick it behind the scenes, pretty regularly. And I'm always, like I was just saying, like, I'll be proud of you and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We like kindred spirits and shit, like, you know what I mean?
Word, that's a fact. I appreciate that, man. And you know what? I don't hear it a lot, but when I do hear it, man, it feels good. But at the same time, my job ain't done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I really don't want to bask in no glory yet because they still young,
Nah,
bro.
yeah, nah, I definitely don't see bask in the glory, but I want to make sure you got those flowers. Sometimes when you in the trenches, man, like you said, it's never ended. So it's not like, it's not like a basketball game or a football game where you got a halftime and the buzzer gonna go off at the end and you're gonna walk off the field. You always gonna be on the field. So you always gonna be in the trenches. And somebody like you, I speak to you here, and you going, sometimes you be going up to schools to fly heads. Sometimes you be on your way to practices. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate the shit. You send me a picture and you got a real live gang. You know what I'm saying? You got a real live gang and the whole crew is smiling. My mom's always used to say, you can tell how kids is being raised by these smiles and then the skin, how they skin look, like they ashy and all that. Kids got big old Colgate smiles and they look like they well moisturized and all that. So you good, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I just want to make sure they good, man. Cause
Yeah, they
life
can't
was
lose, bro. They
life was
can't
rough.
lose. Now, I
So
don't know. They might be good. I don't know. We all good in the whole, in a holistic speaking, because like we saying, like the topic tonight, not the topic, but like the headline says tonight, uh, what's going on in the world, and specifically with that Chinese balloon that was floating around and shit.
yeah,
So I
you
don't
got
know,
some
man.
thoughts on that?
Um, I do. Like, I remember when I first saw it. I don't know, who all knows about what's going on with it, but the balloon scene. I think it started on the West Coast, made it all the way to the East Coast. I remember when I saw it on the West Coast.
And I wanted to hear you say
But
this too,
I thought
bro.
it
I
was kind
wanted
of
to hear you
bugged
say
out.
this.
I didn't think nothing of it. I thought we was just gonna clap at it and shoot it down. But I see it made it all the way over to the East Coast. I'm like, anticipation of our convo yesterday, because this convo was supposed to go down yesterday. I called a few of my peoples. My man was like, nah, son, that shit is fugazi. He's like, ain't no way China got too much technology to send a balloon over here like that. I kind of thought about that for a little bit. What you think about that? Like, as far as before you get into how you feel about it, what you think about it being a fugazi balloon?
Um, Fugazi in what sense? The fact that it wasn't
I guess
collecting
he's saying
data.
that. That's what I kind of wanted to know. He was saying that. Let me see if I can send him the link too, so he can tap in. Fugazi in the sense that it's just not real. It was like propaganda. The U.S. would never let that happen. Why the fuck would China send a balloon and all that?
Because
So he
that's
be saying that whole thing was fake. That China wouldn't do that. But I'm like, even my lady was like, well, why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just use Google Maps? I'm like, Google Maps? Like, if you looking at your ops, why are you gonna use your ops app of their land to really survey the land instead of just sending a balloon over? You can shoot this balloon out the skies, no traceable materials and metals and all of that. And we got the footage we looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure if it was China, you know what I'm saying? There was a jumped off camera in there. I know that camera was lit.
so check this, right? The way that was set up was it was running off of um solar panels to a satellite chip that almost can controlled it. Like it's almost like a remote control car just in the sky. So what happened was they was able to keep the connection through the satellite. They was able to keep the energy to everything, the moving parts by the solar panels. But as far as what they was collecting, as far as data goes, I haven't heard anything. But it's funny because you said your man saw this a month ago, right?
He said what? He saw what?
You said your man saw this months ago, right?
You know, I saw it a week ago. He was my man. I asked him. He just thought it was fake. I saw it last week. It was just a picture about San Francisco. And then that's when my man told me the other day, he said, yo, this shit just got shot down in Myrtle Beach. I was like, Myrtle Beach? How the fuck? I mean, across Montana, Kansas, the whole Midwest, all of that? That's crazy.
I heard people seen it quite some time ago. Right now, what I've been seeing on the news is what they've been really dishing out is really the fact that they, like you said, they saw it about a week ago, but they never really accessed any kind of like real debriefing on it. The only time that really happened was the fact that it was going over middle America. Like, this is a no-go zone. Like, they was over real detrimental areas to the security of the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very different for them to go over past those remember you got the silos that's over there in the middle of America and all that. So, to be over there just creeping and floating around, man, that's scary. That's scary to even think about because you're in targets that are you gather information from targets and things that are detrimental to our safety as a country. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. I mean, especially like just looking at it strategically, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing about America that we have a strategic advantage over most places, right? We got two coasts, and this shit is 3,500 miles apart. If you come at us, you got to come at those coasts. Can't come through Canada. That's an ally. It's gonna be pretty hard to come through Mexico. That's a semi-ally, but that's a big land. It's hard to come through those places. So people know the coast: California, the Washington, the Oregon, the Virginia, the Florida, the New York, the Boston, and the Eastern Seaboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the real, I won't say mystery, but is in the middle. Grand Canyon, Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of freshwater springs and different things in Montana and these different places. Not high population, but I'm thinking with this type of cameras and technology, that's actually what they're looking for. Where are the pockets of people? You know what I'm saying? Where are the people? Where are the different things that's going on in these spaces? So it's dangerous on so many levels, bro. It's dangerous on so many levels.
So, not to change the subject, but still to stick on China, right? We were in debt to China. We still are in debt, but there's a lot of ways that we were fulfilling our debt as a country was they was giving them the topsoil to America. So certain parts of America, instead of them saying, yo, we're gonna take this land because you owe us, yo, just send us the topsoil so they could start using that to plant on their side. But instead of taking the land physically, like setting the flag down, they didn't do that. They went over here and they just took dirt, the topsoil, and they sent it back to China, which is funny to me.
I never heard that.
I ain't got nothing on here right now, but I read it. You pull it up. Because of the deficit and the debt that we're in with China, they couldn't
I got the debt part. I didn't realize that they would be able to send dirt. And I'm trying to think, because China geographically is cold as hell over there. I don't think they grow much over there. I know the dirt in the south got that red clay, and that's super. Like the dirt in the south, you could throw anything in that shit, it's gonna grow.
Nutrients. Like, a lot of those dirts have a lot of nutrients that can't really be produced anywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
And China's big on mineral farming, bro. They heavy in Africa. There's been a few countries that I've been to that wasn't a lot of Americans there, and there's a heavy Asian. Cuba. I went to Cuba, and mind you, I went to Cuba before it was legal to go to Cuba. We snuck into Cuba prior to the opening of the doors or whatever. And when we got there, bro, everything in Cuba at that time was like 1963 cars. And, everything was old, bro. I got some videos on my YouTube channel of the elevator, like an elevator from the 30s. Like everything was old. Huh?
It's the joint that you crank?
Yeah, exactly. Those that I just broke my suitcase. The joints that you crank, the ones with the wood panels on the wall and all that, like
nice.
The old school elevators. But son, somebody at the door. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you ain't dressed? Yo, hold on, man. This is what happens when you go live, man.
Shit happens, huh?
What up? I'm live. Yeah. Yo, that's why people be scared to go live, because when you go live, you don't know what can happen. Live, people start knocking on your door, all kind of shit. But that's what I was saying. But everything that was there that was new was from China, son. Like all the buses, they had mad tour buses there, like doing tours of the island and all that. Big brand new Chinese buses with the Chinese letters on the side. I remember when I went to Brazil. Prior, I don't know if I went to Brazil before or after Cuba. I don't really remember, but it was just all this is some time ago. Brazil go hard, son. Like the favelas, all of that, dog. All the favelas, all the hotels was wild old, but all of the AC units was coming from China. So I'm like, China be in the mix. And they got the cobalt mining in Africa, where they mining for cobalt and shit like that with minerals and shit. So that's a nice find, bro. I'm gonna have to dig into that. I didn't know that they was doing that with the dirt.
Nah, it didn't baffle me. Let me use my words correctly, because I wasn't surprised. Really, nothing surprises me. Sometimes it just baffles me to the fact that people actually don't even really like give a fuck. You feel me? Like, but that's deep, bro. To say, yo, listen, you're in debt. You know what I'm saying? To come to a country, bro, and say, yo, we're gonna uphold our debt. Yo, listen, we're not gonna take your land and put a flag on it, but yo, we want your top, so we want the first 6 feet of 50 acres. Let us get that.
You're right, bro. Because I'm just sitting here thinking about it. Like, to say that somebody owe you so much money, and then when you come to collect, you say, yo, let me get your dirt. That gotta have you looking at your dirt in a different way.
No, of course. And then you got to go into the genetic aspect of it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They deal with a lot of genetics. Like, they're into splicing and fucking around with shit that they're not supposed to. You feel me? So, anytime they involved, man, I get leery. I get super, super, super defensive. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that as far as the people themselves. I'm saying the government. You feel me? Like, because their government is pretty hardcore, bro. Like, their rules of engagement are very different, bro.
I mean, people are saying that, what would they want our technology? They got TikTok, right? Everybody keeps talking about TikTok, and how they get all the information from TikTok. That's regular information. They got TikTok. We got Twitter.
It's not, though. Respectfully, it's not, though, Sonny. It's not. The reason why I say that is because
it's not what?
I've been testing the algorithms of TikTok. Word, like I plays around with it. Word, I check YouTube algorithm. I check Instagram. I checks around. Word, just to see how it's flowing. With TikTok, is different. Like, if you really on there, man, it actually puts out it listens to everything first and foremost.
You say it listens to everything? I can't hear shit, bro. Yeah, I don't know, this app, when I'm on my phone, this shit don't work, bro. Yeah, it's not even coming through here. Yo, Sai, what up? This little bro right there. Younger bro, I can't say that. Sai ain't the little nothing. The big dog. We here chopping it up. I don't know where Billy Badass went. Just tapping in. We talking about smash that like, man. Man, my son dropped off. We talking about the Chinese balloon. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you think they was doing, Baloney? Looking at the land? Yeah. Say they can be like, yo, give me my damn balloon back. As I'm saying, yo, my man is saying right now. Hold on. What just happened? My man is saying right now that we owe China so much money that them niggas say, yo, listen, we know y'all ain't got it, but just give us dirt. They want the dirt, nigga. They said they've been sending dirt over there. They can't grow nothing in China. They've been sending China mad U.S. soil. In the South Carolina, Georgia, that whole section, nigga. That's why slavery was so lit in the South. You can't not grow some shit in the South, right? All the plants I'll be killing when you're on the road, you can't kill them motherfuckers in the South. Word. They gonna grow in the South, man. You drop this link right here. What was you saying before you got cut off?
Now, yeah, I just find it crazy that nobody really even pays attention to that shit, you heard? But the fact that they could actually
So you talking about the algorithm?
Oh yeah, the algorithm. So it watches and it listens to everything. And I know this for a fact because when I opened up the app, I opened up two. You heard? I opened up one for my page, and then I opened up a regular side joint. You know what I'm saying? Like a dummy joint, just to see what's going on, and just to test the algorithms and all that. So I'm on there, whatever. And there's a lot of things that I was doing. Like I do the pad work with my kids and all that. So we be training and all that. Now, when I get into it on some real coaching shit. You heard? Like all the way to the pivots, all the way to every angle. You heard? You gotta have all these degrees lined up. So after I was done, I went on TikTok, and all of a sudden, from my For You page, all I got was nothing but coaching and boxing and fighting videos. So I'm like,
oh that shit crazy. Is disgusting, bro. That shit is disgusting.
And I said, yo, I wasn't even on the app, bro. Like I wasn't even on the app. Like the app wasn't open. None of that shit. But it's listening and paying attention to everything. Like, for instance, right? I'm going to show you this right here. Check this. See this right here?
Yeah.
So it says, my parents spanked me as a child. As a result, I now suffer from psychological condition known as respecting others. Right?
Yeah.
So that shit is rare. That's not no shit that you could just find anywhere. You heard? My phone hit this shit. Like my phone caught a glance of this shit. I got a fucking feed in my fucking TikTok with the same fucking piece of wood, bro.
All right,
same so now, shit, bro.
Then, do they really need to fly a balloon over our space? Like you saying, you can have a conversation and then TikTok will show you the same shit. I do this shit all the time. I got a joint about eczema on my feed. So I was talking about eczema medicine, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm getting eczema medication on my feed.
So the reason why the U.S. government doesn't want China to nobody in the U.S. government can use TikTok in any kind of federal buildings or any kind of federal phones, nothing like that, right? Because of the fact that it's gonna connect the web. You feel me? It's gonna drain all that data. When it comes to all this data that we seeing that they keep on collecting, I personally, right? And some people might say, yo, you bugging, you crazy, Yo, it's some kind of currency, bro, for the universe, bro. Some way, somewhere, somehow, all this technology that's absorbing all this data with the algorithms and the AI and all that, I feel like it's some kind of currency, bro. I feel like it's a universal currency, bro. In a weird way, it's taking a piece of our soul and it's almost copying us. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny too because we was talking about something kind of like a sidebar. You said copying us. They was talking about something on Black History earlier on one of these platforms. They were saying how they took these cells from a lady and found like some type of wild type of extension to cure some type of rare cancer, some shit, or to prolong it. And they took these cells from the lady and spliced it up and like reduplicated and did some. So it's crazy how they just be slicing and dicing shit, man.
Yeah, and you got to remember, they're the first country that really kind of like, remember when they was when that scientist made the twins to be maybe it was the twins or maybe it was one clone. They made a baby that was resistant to HIV.
You said that was what? Resistant
to HIV.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was out of food. I don't know how long it's been out, but I caught wind of it like maybe, I want to say maybe like a year or two ago. Cause when I was up north, I was dealing with doing peer educating and doing facilitating for Prisoners for AIDS Counseling Education, PACE. It's one of them self-help groups, but it also gives you a lot of information on what's going on. You heard? So I was learning a lot about HIV virus and all that shit. Hep C, all that craziness, and it's different, bro. It's definitely different. When you look into the genetics of things, man, it definitely brings you to a different self-elevation.
Yo, son, hold up. Not to cut your wisdom real quick. keep going. I can hear you. You might see my screen go black. I'm about to just share this link, but you still lit.
All right, copy. But it's different, man. When you understand the genetics, man, and you know how easy it is to manipulate and add and take out, you know, it leaves you to wonder other things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say knowledge will make you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I try to teeter that. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to ride the fence on that. So, you know, that's something to definitely look into when it comes to that side of the earth and all that. You heard? You can hear me? But yeah, until he get back, man. There was a few other things that we was gonna talk about too. China was definitely one of them. China is definitely you know, something to raise some red flags on certain things that's coming about, man. Because you know, when it comes to this whole situation with you know, spying and doing all this craziness, you know, a lot of people overlook things. You know what I'm saying? That was an easy way in with a balloon. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you see a balloon, you're gonna think, oh, that's nothing. That's not a threat. You know, it's a balloon. What possibly could it be doing? You know what I'm saying? It's a soft weapon. You know what I'm saying? So it would easily overpass people's, you know, attention and just be like, oh, it's a balloon. We see those all the time. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know where the fuck it came from.
I mean, yo, let me ask you this. How you think, damn, it's hard to even say, like, how do you think it makes us look, though, man?
Yo, we look. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Americans, bro, majority of Americans, bro, are fucking stupid, bro. A lot of them are just following the crowd, bro. It's yes, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just going with what they know. You know what I'm saying? That's been an indoctrination. They don't really think for themselves, bro. Like majority of Americans are fucking cattle, bro. Respectfully, bro.
For the rest of the world, though, the rest of the world could think. The rest of the world can see.
Yo, we're camp.
I know the rest of the world
is a social experiment, bro. Other countries know what we are, bro. We know they know that.
Tell me what they think we are. They think we butt because this shit make us look butt, bro. We trade the Russian stuff.
It just shows
that balloons fly over.
It shows that the naiveness of America, bro, and it just shows that this shit is, you know, this shit is sad, man, because other countries look at us and be like, yo, they got so much shit going on that it's like nobody could get together and really see what the fuck is happening. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody have all these distractions, like, and everybody got entitlement. Some, you know what I mean? Like it's a clusterfuck and a super fuckery. You know what I'm saying? America is the melting pot, but at the same time, like it's weak because of the fact that everybody's so divided. You feel me? And that's the plan in general.
I mean, it's a melting pot because everybody's over here, but you know, I don't know, bro. This shit guy's looking real soft lately. Like, I don't know if it's a Biden thing. I mean, the State of the Union.
Honestly, it's not about who's in office, bro. It's not. It doesn't even show the fact of who's strong in office, bro. Because when it comes down to it, bro, like nobody's really saying nothing. Like everybody's being told by the media, yo, this is what's happening. And everything's taken care of, and then we're on to the next subject. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna fucking forget because it's a balloon and nobody knows what's going on.
I live by the 80-20 rule, though, bro. So, you know, 80% of the consequences come from 20% of the actions. You know what I'm saying? I understand that 80% of the people probably are sheep, but it's a lot of us that got our eye on what's going on.
And I think it's not as many as you would think, and it's not as many as it should be. Respectfully,
yeah, no, it's definitely not as many as it should be, man. Out of that 20, you know, this shit is weird, bro. It's a spooky time we're in, man.
Well, you got to remember, they're gonna take the youth for the next 25. You heard these generations that's coming up.
Real quick, if you just tapping in, I don't know, I don't really be looking to see what's what. I just see comments, but hit the Stuck in the System. Go to the page, hit the Stuck in the System, subscribe. I see you
Yeah,
got some.
hit that if you can, man. Subscribe, like the videos. You know, I'm up and coming,
Yeah,
so
hit
I
that subscribe.
appreciate
Hit
the patience.
the,
You heard?
huh?
I said I'm up and coming, so I appreciate the patience. You know, I'm trying to get in here, but
Nah,
at the
nah,
same
but
time,
truthfully, bro, to keep it a million with you, I ain't really got no patience because you got some fire and I'm gonna stay on your neck. That's why I stay always telling people to go to your fucking page because the more people go to your page, hopefully I'll put some fire in the ass. Like I say,
nah, that's a
you know what I'm
fact though.
saying?
That's
You
a
got a
fact.
lot of fire
I
to burn,
need
bro.
that
Need to burn
motivation,
that
bro. I
fire, man.
appreciate that.
Just let that shit rip, my dude.
You know what it be, bro? It be going through the system, bro, and having to be quiet the whole time because it's like, yo, it's like when you in there, bro, you stay quiet, bro. Like you just observe everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
not a
but
professional shit talker.
you
You
get
know what I'm
that
saying?
you get that a long time in your life though. So when knowledge and wisdom brings forth understanding, you know what I'm saying, from the way I was taught.
Facts,
So
facts.
we just the part where you know what I'm saying, we let your understanding, you know what I'm saying, come through. So I'll go follow the page, you know what I'm saying, put some pressure on my bro. I don't know why you ain't on there with the pad work with the kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why you just don't go up there, just bump your gums, because now you don't got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit happen. Hit the boy page. You know what I'm saying? Let them know you want to see some more action. You know what I'm saying? Hit that Sonny Winters TV
Yeah,
page.
hit
I
that
ain't
like,
doing nothing major.
like
I'm outside
appreciate
with
that,
it.
bro.
I'll be so anti these YouTube streets on YouTube, son. It'd be disgusting. It'd be disgusting to me, man. It'd be
Yo, let me ask you a question, man. And I don't want to put you on Front Street, and we ain't talk about this prior to this, bro. But how you feel about the whole situation with talking about the YouTube streets and all that? I really don't pay attention to that shit because I know this shit like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? I can see what's happening before you even fucking put an episode on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit be fuck shit. But yeah, how you feel about this dude 1090 Jake, man?
who said 1090J?
Yeah, 1090 Jake.
I mean, I've been here. I never really fucked with him too tough. So I never really knew much about him, but now he been popping up lately. They saying he a rat, and that's the dude that was ratting, right? He told somebody,
Yo,
told
yeah,
the
listen.
police, something like that, right? On two separate incidents in two separate states or something.
I ain't even get into it that deep. I just know when I did first catch wind of him, I said, yo, this is a front. There's something going on. You know what I'm saying? Because all he does is talk about the demise of the fucking of everything that's trying to be changed, bro. Like he talks about nothing but demise, bro, and destruction and no solutions and just fuck shit, bro. And he reminds
I
me,
find this to be most people though, bro. Everybody wants to talk about the fuckeries and like just keep perpetuating the same shit that got them where they at, right?
that's
This is
running
my
for the
take.
clout, though. That's running for the clout, man. You become an agent of chaos, man. That's the thing, right? Because like a lot of
That's a
these,
word. That's a word right there. Agent of chaos.
yeah, facts, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, like he reminds me, right? And I've been in the system my whole fucking life, bro. And I've been to every program and all that shit and all
He
that shit.
reminds you of what?
Huh?
You say he reminds you of what?
So he remind me of a dude that. So they got drug programs that you go to up north. Sometimes it's because you got drug charges, or sometimes it's just mandatory because you got drugs on your history. You got possession of marijuana. So they trying to fill those spots to get that grant money, right? So you're gonna go in there, you're gonna stay there for 6 months, and you're gonna be in the ASAP program. If you have anything to do with drugs ever on your rap sheet, whatever, they gonna get that money, right? So he reminds me of them dudes that go into them drug programs, bro. Even though they might not be on drugs heavy, you feel me? But they got that gift of gab, bro. And they learn how to fake it to make it. And they get in there and they're running the program and they the right hand man and the fucking counselor and all that. It reminds me in a sense of like he found a way to talk his way through shit, and then he came home and just did the same shit with no kind of solution. But at the same time, I feel like he got a handle it too, bro. Like he got handed off from where he was at because of his gift of gab. And this is just, allegedly, this is my philosophy. Not my
Right,
philosophy, my theory. You feel me? This is
right.
just going through what I went through and seeing characters my whole life. You know, somebody snatched them up and just said, yo, you're gonna be the new agent of chaos. Masters
I
of
mean,
disasters.
but it's easy. It's easy when the atmosphere is already chaotic, though, right? So I never understood how the streets is the streets, bro. That shit is supposed to stay where it's at, right? I don't understand how we have a YouTube YouTube streets. We're asking all we can do on YouTube is talk and create. So now if we're just creating chaos and we're talking about the streets, that obviously and first and foremost violates the street code. So why bring the YouTube streets to it, right? And I've gotten this shit on my page with people because they're like, everybody's hooked on numbers. You know, I'm always just like,
that goes back to
it's
the
easy
data.
to get numbers when you're doing some foul shit. It's easy to get numbers when you're doing cruddy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really trying to create people gear towards negativity. You know what I'm saying? People love the negativity. So it's easy to be that agent of chaos, like you said.
Yeah, nah, and you gotta remember too, man, crime pays, bro. You can flip that however you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like crime pays, bro. Like it pays everybody. You know what I'm saying? When crime is being committed, it's gonna get the person that took the money, it's gonna get the person that's locking them up, the court officer, the motherfucking bail bondsman. Everybody's getting paid off crime, bro. You feel me? Like that's what runs this system of America, bro. Like a lot of this shit could like, and I don't mean to veer off of the whole situation with the 1090, but just in general, like a lot of this shit could be prevented. You know what I'm saying? Like all the shit that's happening with the youth and the gunplay and all that. I feel like that's a fucking like another crack epidemic with the whole crack situation. Just as guns and tools now. You feel me? Because all of a sudden these young boys is gunsmiths, bro. I don't understand and the algorithm.
Yeah,
and
nah, they just fucking trigger happy. They're showing gunsmiths. These dudes couldn't clean a gun if they had Ajax. They couldn't.
Bro, and that's the thing, like you was talking about before.
If they went on YouTube, so nah, gunsmiths put in work, man. I know some gunsmiths. Big shout out to all the gunsmiths out there. These dudes is idiots, bro.
No,
dudes
that's
out
a
here
fact.
having shootouts with target ammo. Feel me?
And don't even know the difference, bro.
Don't even know the difference.
Yo, real talk, bro. And that's crazy because you know, shit is getting bucky right now. Shit about to get super aggressive in these streets. You know, them the boys just died, two of them, I think. One guy, another one just got shot.
Somebody was that in New York?
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn. He went over there to go. He tried to purchase a car off of Facebook Market. You know, he only got 5 years in on the force, bro. He's still wet, like he's still green. You feel me? Neither here nor there. But
so this was civilian time. He was trying to buy a car.
Yeah, but to be on that type, but if you're an officer and you on that type, and you trying to buy something offline, bro, yo, you gotta put in some logic, bro. Huh?
You can't buy something on Facebook Marketplace if you a cop?
Say that last part one more time.
Huh?
Say that last part one more time.
I said, so you saying if you a cop, you ain't supposed to buy nothing off Facebook Marketplace?
Nah, definitely not. What I'm saying is for him to be a cop and buying something off of Facebook Market, Craigslist, anything like that, you're supposed to do some kind of homework on the situation. You feel me? Like,
yeah, you're supposed to be moving super militant.
You're supposed to be moving a certain type of way, bro. Like, and you're going in a car with $20,000. I don't know nobody. I me personally, if I was going to buy a car, bro, we are meeting at a location, bro, and it's gonna be very different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be on point. I'm about to hand you over 20 bands for a fucking vehicle, bro. Like, it's got to be set up the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to just jump out the window and go to Brooklyn, like, out of all fucking places you could have went, you went to Brooklyn, bro. Like, we could have went to fucking Manhattan, Queens. We could have went anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, the homework aspect of that shit was really sloppy and really lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for a cop, definitely.
Yeah. But he, like I said, he was green. He was green. He only had 5 years on the force. You know what I'm saying? But still at the same time.
I mean, that makes you green as a cop, but self-preservation is everything. They got a guy that just happened in South Carolina, 70 years old, went to go sell some Merle Frenchies. And dude's bodied him over a dog, bro. Over the fucking dog. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, nah. It comes to a lack of awareness and a lot of being naive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of people that's dealing with these kind of situations ever dealt with any kind of like situation where shit get crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they never really felt reality.
It's not that hard to believe though, bro. Like, you could be on this earth. My son is 23 and he ain't been on earth for 23 years. And he kind of knows self-preservation. He know how to move, how to walk, how to talk. You just tapping in, pardon me. I'm sitting so close because I can't even hear. I gotta keep my ear to the phone. So I know y'all probably think, what's son doing? We all in this bed. Hope I ain't got no broccoli or nothing in my teeth or nothing like that. But I want to hear what my bro saying.
You got to remember who his father is. You feel me? You got to remember that's influence, bro. That's nurture versus nature. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to remember, like that's influence, bro. That's something from the same tree. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be something that you could nurture. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be real, right? But there's a lot of people out there. Majority of people in society are not on that understanding of life, bro. They never had that spark for somebody to even open up that brainwave and that cell to even have some kind of recollection of understanding, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are fucking idiots, bro. Respectfully. Yep. Yep. See what's going on. Pull up on this real quick. Yep.
Back at it. I lost my guy. This thing sucks from the phone, man. I don't know how people be doing this live from the phone. Boy, Sonny Winters. We talking about the balloon that went over China. We talking about the YouTube streets. I was on the line with my man Billy Badass, man. We chopping it up. There you go. Yo, my bad, bro. Did it kick you off or you dropped off?
Not dropped off. It was frozen for a minute. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I just left the screen real quick to go share, just to go share the live. There's some people I wanted to share this with. We're talking about the YouTube streets, and there's a couple of other. I was trying on some platforms earlier. Like I said, my man Ja Ace TV, that's my consigliere there. So you know, he kind of me and Ace Poly a lot and stuff. So I wanted to make sure he had this. I was talking about the YouTube streets. There's a brother out there on YouTube. I don't know if you're familiar with him, Jamel Saladin. I love his content. I love the direction that the brother's going. And when I think of YouTube streets, between Saladin, between Ja Ace, even Mac Mean, and certain people I think of that when I think of the streets, that's what I think of. You know what I'm saying? Street dudes, people like you, of course, street dudes that's actually, you know what I'm saying, taking their knowledge and wisdom and trying to bring some understanding to these platforms, you know what I'm saying, on a different level. So I'm a firm believer in, you know what I'm saying, the weak kneel to the strong and the strong kneel to the wise.
Yeah, facts. All the way. All the way.
Yo, you should get some content up with the pad work, bro.
Now I'm gonna jump on it. I'm gonna definitely jump on it.
Especially with the shorts, like work the short situation. And
yeah, I'm still trying to figure out that algorithm. I see that it's jumpy though. It's
you ain't never gonna still figure the algorithm out, man. Throw some shit out there and figure it out, man. Don't figure it out just studying it from the outside, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Get it cracking.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely jump on it. I'm gonna put something out there. I got mad videos. I'm gonna start editing some of them now. Do that. Yeah, you're right. Jump on that.
I'm trying to see.